Hello everyone, my name is WalrusMan180, and welcome to a mobile game, which I hope is going to work. I just got the screen recording software yesterday. So, what's happening here is this is a platforming game. You can jump, you can cling onto walls by and apparently fall into spikes. Great job, self. So here we have an enemy. God, I can't talk. Wait, that causes you to take damage. You can't tell because this is in the way, but there's a health bar in the upper left. So here we have some spike parkour. Very, very entertaining. I still find it weird that these blue platforms don't cause you to slip around, like, on ice. So that's a lot of the theme of these levels is, like, things going up and down that you have to walk through. Now that thing that I just collected was a butterscotch cinnamon pie. It heals your health up to full. I did not mean to collect it. Now we're jumping over projectiles, being shot by what appeared to be Mike Wazowski. And then we hit the little goal post and it's done. I didn't bother reading that because I knew what was happening, but if we go back here, it says, if you stop moving, blue bones won't hurt. Or, you can just jump over them, like I'm doing. It's a lot easier than constantly stopping. Bounce pad up, and whack your head, great job. We have some treadmills, which you can jump perfectly fine over. That disgusting creature. Bounce up here. Another pie. Grab that. This game is based off Undertale, which I find interesting because that game was neither 2D nor a platformer. And bam, there we go. Next level. Even if you die, you keep the star. And that's how I got most of the stars for this level, honestly. Or in most levels, it's like I would get the star, die, and then go back and not have to collect it again. So you can see you can wall jump by walking at the wall and, like, jumping. That's pretty cool. If you go for that star there, be ready to double jump. There's spikes at the bottom. Wow. I thought it was better parkour than that. So you can go up here. Hot dogs also restore health, just not as much. As I promptly fall and, yeah. Go over in there. And immediately bounce on some bounce pads. So, we have two teleporters. I thought it was the bottom one, but my memory failed me, and it was not. It is indeed the top one. For this one, it is the one to the right. This is also a large portion of the game, waiting. See, if you have enough health, you can get that star down there, which I have, but I haven't gotten it like myself. If you go over here, you can grab that hot dog, and if you wall jump up, you get another hot dog, which is a pretty nice reward for those of you who knew how to wall jump. As I promptly, purposely walk into the bone. Why? And yep, we're still recording. Okay. So orange bones are the opposite of blue ones. You have to keep moving in order for them to not hurt you. And if you move in the opposite direction as a treadmill, you start resisting it. You still move forward, but you don't move forward as quickly. I remember I had a lot of trouble with this level initially, but as you can see now, I'm not sure why, because I'm like acing this. Some treadmill parkour, which I was always pretty good at, and the minute I said that, I immediately fell. How's that for some karma? Just making sure I'm not going to immediately fall into spikes or something. Very reasonable fear in that case. And just go down. Avoid the spike. And level complete. There we go. 2 more levels that I'm doing on recording. This first one, some falling block parkour, which I'm normally pretty good at, but I'm not as good on camera. So you may notice there's 2 different types of jumps. There's like the small one, and if you hold the A button, in this case, just like tap and hold the button, then you pretty much do the equivalent of a long jump from Mario. And you can also double jump. You'll see me doing that a lot when I goof up a parkour jump. The interesting thing about bounce pads is that you can actually, if you jump while on a bounce pad, it cancels out the bounce. But I find it easier just to try and dodge the projectiles. Sorry. And you know, I could do another level, but I feel like I'm about to die. Except I'm not, so I am gonna do another level. Let's go over here. You have some magnets, which I was able to glitch out somehow. Not on recording, but naturally, it's not on recording. But pretty much they drag you up to the ceiling. I remember there was a way that I could continue walking on the ceiling, like, just without the magnets, but I forget how I did that. This leads to a walking montage. Oh boy. I think I told you this would appear a lot. I hope this audio is working. And I just realized that I'm screwed, because you know what's happening at the end of this? Death. Death is happening. So, yup, I tried to stop recording, but since I'm a dingbat, I couldn't figure out how, and